Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. There comes a time in a man's life when he needs to vlog in his own backyard. Another beautiful, eerie morning up on the plateau, amongst the trees, the animals, and the fog. Ooh. I am making this video for you, Melissa. Only that was the most epic fail ever. I just spent 5 minutes talking and the bloody phone wasn't recording. Anyway, here we go again. Another nice morning in our backyard, amongst the trees, the birds and the fog. Whew. Beautiful. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm not going to repeat everything that I said before. I might cut to the chase straight away. This video is for you, Melissa. And I'm making a video because I'm not sure if I can get this message across to you in person. It seems like you've got a lot on your mind at the moment. So I thought, maybe if I do video and I tell you I've made a video, it'll be far more interesting to listen to it and watch it and have a bit of fun. Also, I'm not looking down on you. I think the trees are just a lot more interesting than the grass. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the importance of psychedelic mushrooms in terms of how they can help, or how they do help people to get out of depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and just, a general feeling of negativity, a negative outlook on life. Many of the things that you and I both have been experiencing. I know your situation seems a lot worse than mine. So that's I've done so much research over the last few days, and just because of the information that I've come across, I can't not tell you about this, because it's not just it's not a drug, it's actually medicine. It's just been labelled a drug because of governments and shit like that and whatever. People have been using this for thousands of years as a medicine, and the latest research shows that the human physiology, the human brain, has actually pre-made pathways to have these experiences on psychedelic mushrooms. We have been designed to have those experiences, which means obviously we should make use of them. I'm just going to keep walking for a little bit. And some of the other research shows that one of the most profound things that happen when you take psychedelic mushrooms, aka the magic mushroom, you actually create new brain cells, new neurological pathways, and people have been curing themselves of depression, severe depression, and it's just dark times, dark times with the use of mushrooms. And not only normal people, have been doing studies on that now as well, and people that have terminal illnesses or people that suffer from severe depression. So what they do is sometimes they only administer one large doses of mushrooms, and that's it. Or another thing you can do, that's called microdosing, which means you only take a very small amount of mushrooms, but more regularly, like every second day or whatever. But the doses is so small you can't even feel it. There's no hallucinations, there's no, any of that you usually get when you take mushrooms. But again, the effect on people's mental well-being and outlook on life has been so profound that this is really something we need to talk about. I'm sure these those mushrooms have come back into my life or our life for a reason, and I can tell you myself that having taken mushrooms again, it really does change a lot. It really changes you a lot, a long-lasting effect. So I just want to encourage you to, do your YouTube thing. You know how to work it better than anyone, and watch a couple of videos on what people have been doing with mushrooms. And it's definitely something we should be exploring. It really works, and when you spend 35 years, pretty much your whole life, going down a rabbit hole, then that changes your brain chemistry, and changes your personality so much that you lose touch with the rest of the world, and the oneness that is actually a real thing. It's not just some spiritual woo-woo nonsense, but we are a part of this world. We are a part of nature, and it's a beautiful thing, and it really can change everything once you get back in touch with that. And that's what and that's one of the things they do. They amplify those things. They open pathways that brings you back in touch with that feeling. The feeling of belonging, the feeling of there's the feeling of rightness. You don't have to feel wrong, even though let's not go there, but it's on camera it's bloody hard to think about everything you want to say and get it into a format that's actually understandable, but I'm trying my best. The bottom line is please consider looking into it. I'd love to I'd love to help you in any way I can for you to get this experience. And I'm already on the program, and I think it's bloody awesome. And even if it just ends up being a one-time thing, again, one study. I was going to say, there's nothing for you to lose. One scientific study, where they put around about 40 people on mushrooms that were already somewhat spiritually orientated. They had questionnaires afterwards, and 30% of those people said it was the single most profound thing they have ever experienced in their whole life, and it has changed them forever. And the remaining 70% said it was in the top 5 most profound events they have ever experienced. And there were lots of questions like that, and no one regretted it, and no one did not get anything out of it. So let's just see if we can make this work. It's definitely worth a shot. It's nature's own medicine. Anyway, I'm coming back to the house now. So if you're still watching, look it up on YouTube, or we'll have a chat about it when you're ready. Okay, love you.